I decided to talk about Donald Trump. Well, yes, I am a far right-wing nut, if that's what you want to call me. I'm a conservative. I'm a Republican. And you know what? I went on their live stream. But guess what? None of them are making any comment back to me. And you know why? Because they don't want to talk to me, because this is a damn liberal show. Imagine that. They say, oh, come and tweet and talk to us. Well, guess what? I did, and you're not. Imagine that. Hey guys, I know it's been a while since I put up a vlog. I haven't really felt very good, and yesterday I had a lot to do, and my television was on, and the show called The Daily Blast came on. I've never heard of it before, but they were talking trash about Donald Trump, so it perked up my ears. They were on Twitter, and they were live, and so they were like, oh, well, you know, come on, tweet your result, tweet whatever you want to tweet, and, you know, we'll answer your comments, and blah, 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 blah. And so I went to Twitter, and I, you know, clicked it, and then I went to their live page. And, yeah, I was the only one that was making any conversation. And, yeah, they just completely ignored me. I was saying things about Donald Trump. And, of course, you know, that's a conservative. And they are definitely not conservatives. They are left-wing nuts. I still have not seen nor heard anything. I do have pictures that will be uploaded and added into this vlog, showing what I had heard, seen, and posted myself. So, you know, here's the thing that I just find completely in the wrong. You know, women, you are all gold diggers. There's many women out there that don't need a man. There's many women out there that are perfectly fine and can take care of themselves, and you know, you get a man in your life, then that's great, but you don't have to have one. Then we have women who just chase after rich men, and they want the fancy life. They want that man to take care of them. And then you find these women who find men like Donald Trump, kind of like Anna Nicole Smith, how she would go after the old men, and even though she was very, very beautiful, and she could get pretty much any man she wanted, but she wanted the man that could take care of her. Hold on. So, you know, we went through this with Bill Cosby, Jeez, my mind is drawing a blank right now. It's late, and I've been having a little bit of problem. Got a lot of brain fog. But there's been a lot of good men that have had a lot of accusations, and I think a lot of it is because of their social status. You get these women who want in the limelight. Some of them just want to sleep with somebody just because of who they are. And then because they say, oh, he is now a senator, he's this, he's that. Now I'm going to say, guess what? I slept with him. Okay, good and fine. That's good for you. Glad to hear it. So what? Some of us went to school with people that are now celebrities. Okay, and your point. So, I think this is what happened. This Stormy, whatever her name is, she is a porn star. How many of you have watched porn? I mean, I'm 44. I've watched porn. I've watched porn with my ex-husband, an ex-boyfriend, and, female porn stars, yeah, unless they go have vaginoplasty, their crap is all worn out and jacked up. So, if Donald Trump, if he did sleep with her, who cares? That's not something I'd be very proud of. Slept with a porn star. Okay, so what? She's got some big boobs that she paid for. And a worn out kitty cat. If you haven't seen a porn, you need to go look it up. Look up some porn stars and look at some porn and check out the women. Yeah. Unless they've had surgery to fix it, they're worn out. It's kind of disgusting. So, she didn't put forward a lawsuit until, I think they said, before he was even running for president. Yeah. Just weeks before the 2016 election. Okay, so you've not done anything over the course of the years, but we're gonna put in a court document, because now you're running for president and you have a good chance of becoming president. So let's do this now. Negative. That's like having, I have kids and I have all these medical bills. Now I need you to pay for them. Yeah, that doesn't work either. This is just absolute bullshit. You are an adult. It doesn't matter if there was anything written. You're a consenting adult. He was a consenting adult if this ever took place. I'm not going to say it did, and I'm not going to say it didn't. I have more faith in Donald Trump. Donald Trump is a man. He's a man that is a self-made billionaire. These men, they sometimes step outside their marriage. And, I don't know if it was before his wife or when it was. that's not my business, or anybody else's business for that matter. It doesn't stop how he runs our country. The man is perfectly capable of running our country. I mean, look at JFK. He was a president for the people, and he cheated on Jackie Onassis with Marilyn Monroe. And she slept with Pete Rose. I mean, you know, oh, and look at Bill Clinton. You know, I really liked him as a president. He did some good things. And he cheated on Hillary Clinton with Monica Lewinsky. But it had nothing to do with how he could run the country. Liberals are grasping at straws. They do not want this man in office. And, you know, shit happens. We've all got skeletons in our closets. Some of us have more than others. And, you know, the sad part about all this is, you know, you are, if you have money, if you are in the public's eye, people are going to take advantage of you. They're going to make allegations. And whether they're true or not, that, you know, you never know. I mean, first of all, if you have a sexual encounter, okay? So let's say, I'm just gonna throw this. Let's throw this out here. Let's see who. Let's say I have a sexual encounter with our governor. Okay. I shouldn't have to sign a non-disclosure agreement preventing me from discussing the fact that I slept with our governor. You know, if we say we're not gonna, this is hush hush, you know, no talk about it, why do you even need one? I mean, that is absolutely ridiculous. Oh, well, I'm talking about because I didn't sign anything saying that I wouldn't. That sounds like a kindergartner. But you didn't pinky promise. You didn't pinky promise that you wouldn't tell me that I wouldn't say anything. I mean, come on. How old are we? Are we like kindergartners? Do we have to sign a paper? Do we need to become blood brother and sisters? Do we need to do that in order for people to know that when you do certain things, you just don't talk about it? I mean, you know, I know that our country is coming along with these millennials that have absolutely no idea what's going on in our world. They have no idea about our history. They have no idea about the Constitution of the United States. But are you freaking serious? This is a woman who grew up in the same era that I grew up, and you're gonna make us think that you are so stupid that you have to have a non-disclosure agreement that saying that you don't need to talk about this. I think too much bleach has gone to her brain, to be quite honest with you. Or maybe she's got too much saline that has escaped them boobs and have gone into her body. But what happened to the don't kiss and don't tell? I mean, really? So, because I mean, you know, it's just ridiculous, you know, and who cares? You know, I never care what anybody, you know, it's like they said, oh, Rick Pitino cheated on his wife and this and that. I'm like, you know, I don't care what these people do in their private lives. I don't. Can they do their job? Yes. Then that's all that matters. Who cares? Bobby Petrino wasn't here. It was after he left here and he went to Western and then he came back. He was seen with some chick on the back of his motorcycle. He's cheating. Who cares, people? Are you that bored that you gotta get into their personal lives? Is it that? Are you that bored that you gotta try finding out if the person who's doing all this crap, is that affecting their ability to do their job? No, it's not. So let's stop with the bullshit and quit worrying about their private lives. This woman, she's trying really hard to take down Trump, and what she needs is her ass busted. She's not anything to look at. She just needs to just go on somewhere and crawl up and just realize that she barked up the wrong tree. And you know, we've had some government officials here in Kentucky, and I'm trying to think of this last one. Oh no, he was in Shepherdsville, I think, Bullitt County. He had a allegation. I think it was a sexual misconduct allegation, and he committed suicide. You know, people need to stop and think before they make allegations. You know, not everybody stops and thinks and wonders, are these allegations true? How are these allegations going to affect that person and their family? And first of all, are these allegations actually true? And can it be proved? Can you prove it? I don't think that it was true for this gentleman. And that'd be like somebody trying to tell me that my husband was out messing around on me. I know my husband too well, so I would know. But people are so quick to point a finger, make allegations, and they don't stop to think that, you know, maybe I shouldn't make this allegation because it's not true. And so, but you know, our world is full of greedy people, and I think this is where this is coming in on people like Bill Cosby. Do I think Bill Cosby has ever touched a child? No. 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 You know, Michael Jackson was a hard one for me to swallow about the children being molested. I am on the fence about him before he died. But, you know, this is how people are. People see somebody with money, and that's all they see. And, you know, if they see somebody with just money, they're gonna find a reason, whether they have sex with you, they fondle you, whatever. They're gonna make up something just to get money, just for the attention. And you know what? She's getting a lot of attention. And so she's just now putting this all out there. And, you know, in all actuality, she's the one that looks like a dumbass. I mean, you know, everybody knows that Trump is a womanizer. You know, he has a good heart, but he's a womanizer. And, so for her to come out and make these claims and then say, well, there was no full disclosure, blah, 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 blah. Well, you know what? Did you seriously need one? I mean, does somebody have to tell you, we don't kiss and tell, we don't screw and tell? I mean, so for all you ignorant people out there, let me break it down for you. If you have sex with somebody, you don't tell everybody you see. If you have sex with somebody 5, 10 years ago, and they become a big shot in the White House, you know, who cares? And why would you just now bring it up? Woohoo! You slept with somebody back then who was just rich and now he's the president. Good for you. That's just the way I look at it. And if you are just now bringing it up, that just goes to show you just want to be put out there for everybody to see. It's already bad enough that half the men in the United States has seen your vagina more than your gynecologist. So hey, I believe in Trump. You're just a gold digging whore. And that's where I'm going to leave it. So, good night, and I'll see you in the morning.